Hey everybody, welcome back. Northern Lions misadventures in Spelunky. I honestly feel like I'm not too. That was a bad play, but we were unpunished. That was a bad play, and we were punished. That was almost punishment yet again. I honestly feel. What are you gonna do, punk? Go ahead, make my day. I honestly feel like we kind of got Derek Yu'd 2 times in a row. One of them was like an extraordinarily late game. It's gonna be a good day. An extraordinarily late floor black market on a run in which we had essentially no items whatsoever. Which is fair but hard. The other time, and this one is like, it'll keep you up at night. We were trying to go down to Dracula's cave and a little water dripped down on us, except the water was orange and spicy. So that one, I'm like, I don't know how you protect against that one. My guy's already got a helmet on, made of space metal. Apparently that doesn't matter. Can I hit you with something hot? I think it might be worth trying to whip this in order to get the shotgun, but after thinking about it for 2 seconds, I've decided that's one of the dumbest things I've ever said. We can, 2 ropes for this might be a little spiced, but we can live without a shotgun for a good length of time. Really? Just one of those times you're like... sometimes in Spelunky, you just have to say fair enough. You know what? You caught me doing 9 out of 10 things properly. And the 10th thing is the one that it really mattered on. Like right there, we're not going down for gold. Are you crazy? You must have lost your mind if you think we're going down for gold. Like a single gold. Oh my god! A single gold brick? Absolutely not. This is an ironic and funny run already. Because you might be looking at it going, hey, you know, you still got Monty somewhere. While true. And I'm not talking about programming. There was a little poison there somewhere. I think it was another poison snake. If we see Monty, we will probably make the choice to sack him on the altar, which is highly humorous. Because we are in dire need of some HP. Don't. Just give me whatever you feel I'm worth. Don't. Okay. Where's Monty at? I'll sack a mole. There's 2 moles. Like, I'm of the opinion right now, we may be leaving this floor with 1 HP. I mean, that seems likely right now. Had a feeling that was coming. We may be leaving this floor with 1 HP and 1 favor. You'd hate to see it. I'm actually asking the moles to come over to this side, please. Thank you. We should not do this. One of them could very easily come back to life. But, you know, it's kind of... we need all the help we can get right now, you know what I mean? So just pop in the right wall. Okay, that might work, that might work. Then come over here. Then come over here. They're heat-seeking. There we go. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Also a little frightened, but still impressed. And I'm being very sincere when I say that. Like that was a very spicy play to just get a little bit, but it does mean that if we find one more altar, you know, we're only 1 step away from the Kapala. Oh, jeez. It does also mean, you know what? We're buying you not out, but we're buying this. You know what? I bet we should buy the rock dog, honestly. Why? Hold on, we got climbers. I think we should just drop you. If you get hit by the arrow trap, you get hit. He got hit. This will cook the turkeys for us. That matters. Assuming we... even a single turkey. Change our lives. I hear him. I hear you, Torque. Don't cook the dog. Okay, what's going on in here? Little dangerous. Don't want to just play around for no reason in here. Just want to see what's up. You know, we got climbers. We can go a long way. Really, we want to see like an illegal secret shop. And if the illegal secret shop was selling anything useful, we would have been all over it. We're just chilling for a second. These turkeys are of the utmost importance. Not a ton of time left. Definitely not a ton of time left. But all of a sudden, you know, we've had a newfound tenacity and resilience in this game. And I'm feeling a little better about my chances. You know what? This is like, we're taking way too much time here. But to trigger this arrow trap so Monty stands a better chance of living, I'd give my world for that. Okay, don't cook Monty. Okay, Monty's dead. Oops. Next Torquay, please. It is what it is, you know? We endeavored somewhat hard in order to keep Monty alive. Did we do everything that could be done? No, we did not. I'll be the first to tell you. We will cook that other turkey. We will take the ghost pot with us. Before we take the ghost pot with us, there's like an order of operations we need to follow real quick. This needs to get dropped. This, of course, being the corpse of our best friend. That allows us to then take this easily. Do some platforming. 2 Torquies? Okay. It's got to be faster. I mean, whatever. It's not worth it. That's worth it. Oh no! Whatever. We did well there. We did okay. We got 3 HP again. We lost the rock dog, but the rock dog was also like one of the absolute best return on investments someone could ever ask for. And honestly, the climbing gloves, they do a lot. Knew at least one of you was coming back to life. They do a lot. Would you? If you want to choose like a path for me, that's fine. I know I could just throw something at you, but it's like, it's more the principle of it than anything else. Like, I'm a little ticked off at Volcana, so you know what? Maybe we're going to Volcana today. We gotta exorcise those demons. And those Pumbas. You get the joke. Don't think too hard. You get it. Okay. So we call a little serpentine move there. Little serpentine move. Very helpful in this business. You don't need to sack Monty's HP. You could. You don't need to. Little gold. Unlikely to matter. But hey, this is not so bad. Okay, this is not so bad. Now this is a very interesting tale indeed. There's the Kapala. I don't think we need anything else. Maybe I'll take some ropes with me. The reason I don't think the axolotl is like that good right now is just honestly, it's just kind of annoying. I don't trust myself, I guess, is a better way to describe it. Like, I think the axolotl is like, I understand its usefulness, don't get me wrong. I don't have any confidence with my own ability to make it work, I guess is more along the lines of what I'm trying to suggest is my reasoning for ignoring it. Also see, we have a rock dog down there. Okay, lucky us. That could have been a very deleterious move. But you know what? I swear to the Lord, I will slay him. Ha ha ha! Easiest money ever made. Okay. Vlad's cape. Very much in the cards for us. I'll level with you. We did just buy a bunch of ropes. There was a part of me saw that as a good investment. I don't mind a rock dog mostly because a rock dog equals free Torquies. We'll get the heck out of town. It's all about, like, I'll tell you, my chance of success or failure hinges largely on how drills are situated. We got good drills, we're gonna be fine. We got scary drills, we're gonna run into problems. Straight up, I hate this moon challenge. I was just gonna say, because she's already aggroed, I'm sure some person that was on fire walked in there and started causing problems. Now, I just realized as I did that there was no platform underneath me. Alright. So we're gonna hope that you're okay down there. You aren't like a huge part of my game plan. But of course, we're just rooting for you. It's always nice to have you. Who knows what's going on there, dude? Just chilling. Not worried about the Kapala too much. So we do have potential idle situation. I would say, with where we're at in the game here, why bother? You know, we're never at this point gonna spend ourselves into, you know, debt. Probably a drill, yeah. We're never gonna spend our way into debt. So I wonder if there isn't like a different way that I could approach this. Like, what if I could divert the lava? I thought to myself, I'm like, how are you gonna do that? I did think of one very easy way to divert the lava. That's, and you're gonna love this. Dropping a huge drill down and then letting it drip downwards. I love that crawl animation. That's good eats. That's good eats. Okay. So I will say that the rock dog is immune to fire damage, right? The downside is that you can't really climb while you got the rock dog. You can fall. That's like, I say one of the things is best at. The climbing aspect of it, though, leaves a little to be desired. A little scary. But it looks like, dude, this is decent. This is definitely decent. Still very early on this floor too, so we'll get a Vladimir's cape in all likelihood. Honestly, feel like you're better off here. I feel like you're better off here, so I'm not worried about making the jumps and stuff like that. We can just send it. Ooh, free money. It's always nice. We'll probably never get a chance to spend it ever again. But we got the clover. Might as well take some exploratory actions. Okay, that was not exploratory. This is just literally the other path. So what am I doing? Well, you know, if you get the option, why would you choose not to get the goldies? You never know. This could be our highest score ever. No reason to impede ourselves unnecessarily. That's fine. We don't sweat that. Oops. But we don't want that cape. The plebeian cape doesn't interest me. You have fired. Look at that. Makes life a little easier. Ghost pot, always a little tricky. Here's what we're gonna do. Where you at? Where you at, Van Helsing? It's on the other side? Doesn't matter. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. You know I'm getting this. We got the Kapala for the double blood. Oh, baby. It's very, very good stuff. You can still die to a ghost in one hit. But hey, we're taking the money for a reason. It looks like we're gonna make it out of Volcana. Can you believe it? We're at least... Okay, that's comedic timing waiting to happen. But we're at least making it out of Volcana, the part of the path that's critical for, like, the alt path setup. I would never suggest, like, it's a foregone conclusion we're going to make it any further than that. That being said, I will see you never. Now, realistically, this rock dog is not long for this world. Although, you know, I'm like, why not just, like, keep him up here? You never know. We may encounter turkeys in the future. You never know. I mean, just... Actually, now I'm like, you know what? We don't have pastes. Maybe we could use the rock dog's... special fire ability. I was really hoping that was going to be paste and we wouldn't have to worry about it. Maybe we could use his special ability to shoot out Olmec's... No, because you can't even stand on a ladder. I don't know. I think we're going to have to either use ropes from underneath or we're going to have to prime him. Like prime a bomb and then throw it under him. I know you can use whips. Everybody, they say things like that, you know? Oh, you could just use whips to get it done. Yeah, I mean, you could drive your car on the, you know, highway in reverse if you wanted to. As well. I mean, it's probably, like, super illegal, but let's pretend it wasn't. That doesn't mean, like, it's an advisable idea, you know? I would just caution, you know, it's that classic science example, like you're all about coulda, not shoulda. So I think for the time being, this is where if you were a chess player, you'd play a little Olmec chess. Having no paste is always a bummer. It's always a bummer. We'll just, you know, take our time. Oh, the hovers did take a little damage there. Trust me, I know that you can whip it like, you know, 3 times or 8 times or whatever. I also think you can just rope from underneath. The only thing is you don't want to get crushed. Obviously, that's a big negative. If possible, we would prefer our crush stat to be 0. I'll level with you. I love this little platform right here. Oh, still okay. We're still okay. Why I do this? P-A-R-T-Y, because I gotta. Now this is the scary one. Oh no! Deserved. Like, so many, and now I'm like, it's everybody else's fault but me. But no, I mean, this is completely my fault, but it is, like, also a hard situation to deal with. Like, it's... You're gonna make me say it, aren't you? You're gonna make me say it, and I'm not afraid to say it, and that's a character flaw. Why would you ever go to Volcana? I understand there's a lot of Volcana stands out there, but, like, the odds of you getting paced, so much lower. I guess maybe they're just better at killing Olmec, you know? I don't know. That was a great throw, though. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm like, dude, everything about going to the black market seems better to me. I just, for the first time, I actually just got salty with Spelunky 2. I felt the genuine salt rise up a little bit. What was it for? Like, the thing that popped into my head was something I've heard people say many times, you know? I just wish the Olmec fight was not so darn long. It's not the Olmec's fight, it's not its fault that we died there, but at the same time, if it was a little on the shorter side. Oh, baby. We probably would have been spared, you know? Or we wouldn't have been spared, but I don't know. I'm just mad, I guess. You've been there. I'm sure you've been there. And I don't mean on vacation. We did have the dream shop. Sorry, Torquay. Like, paste, bomb, compass, ropes. It's the dream shop. Forget Volcana, dude. Volcana is trash. All my homies hate Volcana. Why don't we go to the black market instead so we can actually have some items by the time we get to the top? Oh, don't blame Volcana when something. Yeah, won't somebody think of the video game's feelings for once? This is our turkey floor, but I basically just breezed right by Yang. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You love to see it. Doing very well. Is it worth a rope to get the ghost pot? Yes, for 2 reasons, in my opinion. And a mole, you're just asking for it here. Come on. The other reason... That sucks. Let's go. The other reason was so that we can have easy access to this Kapala generator, which is what I'm going to call it from now on. Now this run I got a good feeling about. We do have idol, altar. Basically, we're just going to murder you. Don't expect your favor to be the difference between success and failure. We're gonna bomb away over here. I have a sneaking suspicion Monty might be here. And 2 bombs is a lot, but we are getting minimum 1 crate out of it. Monty, not really over here. Monty is exactly over here. My mistake. Now, we're handling this floor right now with, like, reckless abandon. Forget the ghost pot and maybe forget the idol. Well, you don't need to forget the ghost pot. Just bring it with you next time. Skeleton key's pretty okay. Bring the ghost pot with you so you don't have to make a separate trip back. That's like 10 seconds saved right there. Now, I'll be the first to tell you. 2 of these guys, it's not going to do it. But it might put us 1 away. We should time ourselves. These actually might be worth 1, in which case, like, that's just not very good at all. But what are we gonna look for instead? Like, we're not gonna be dragging, like, a living creature up there. We should probably just accept that we're not gonna get the Kapala on this floor and instead embrace the fact that we're gonna have to wait for an altar in the future. Donk, donk, donkey, donk. What if you do this, though? Oh, I thought you can also get an arrow out of the rock. Okay, so we have taken too long. I would say forget your ghost pot temporarily. Make sure you take the key. You know what? Maybe we can have our cake and consume it as well. Praise Baldy, please. It's fine. Actually okay. And it's a heavy cost. We spend more bombs than we would have liked to have spent. But we got a lot of money out of it, and this money is not worth nothing, dude. Let me tell you, it's worth something. Beautiful. Beautiful place. Okay, 1 more idol sends us to the stratosphere. Sorry, 1 more altar sends us to the stratosphere. I would say financially, there's some work to be done. But it is what it is. Sorry. Sorry about this one. Just kidding. I'm not sorry. So I personally would say that in this situation, I mean, at least it didn't poison us. That's all I have to say for myself. In this situation, I think it's probably worth using a bomb to try to get the super payout. I want the 3 bombs. I want the HP. I want the 3 bombs. I want the HP. I want consumables as long as they're free. And dude, that is an easy path, which is actually amazing. Which is actually amazing. So we'll get Monty. We should be able to get our ghost pod as well. We don't even have to go through the portal. Although, to be honest, probably a justifiable reason to do so. There might be some extra money we're leaving on the table here. I'll live with that. I'll live with that as our comeuppance. Beauty. Okay, you're gonna walk. Just want to make sure you don't walk into disaster. But I don't think there's any way for us to do that and then leave this thing here so we don't have to spend a rope. So we're gonna take our chances. HP's already pretty good. Next step. Next step. Next step. You're lucky. He's already in the exit. Next step. Look at that. You know what? We'll call that a good floor. We'll call that successful. So we have just about enough money to make the black market worthwhile. It's important. Yeah. Okay, that's important. Anything over here? Not that I can see. We know it can't be a black market on this floor. I apologize, it's fairly banterless right now. Maybe you like your videos banterless and with the skin on. If that's your style, then you're loving it right now. But I'd like to inject a little bit more sauce and seasoning. Is that a jetpack? No, it's a teleporter. We don't really have that option right now. We also probably are not gonna save Monty, but we definitely want to get in there. I think we just go all the way to the right here. This is a weird one. I'm just planning my route. I think we got to do something like this. That was a little spicy. It's not the normal way I do it. Things got a little spicy there. That was absolutely worth it. You knew as well as I did that was likely to be garbage. Can't throw anything at this guy, so just wait for him. Just wait for him. You did it to yourself. You were sleeping. You were having a good time. Now look at you. Having a great time. Having a great time. I'm a shooting star. Something lady good diver. I don't know. No, the way the song goes. But then he goes burning through. I only know it because at karaoke, which used to exist in the before times, invariably one person every karaoke night would play that. And I understand why. It's a slapper. Don't Stop Me Now. From the Shaun of the Dead official soundtrack. I forgot we don't have the Kapala. So there's no real reason for us to be over here. It's good though. We got a lot of money on this floor. I'll take a boomerang with me, dude. I thought somehow in my head I was like, can that ricochet the curse to me? Think about it for more than, a second doesn't really make any sense, but that's okay. Again, as always, the longer we can go before the black market, the better we're going to look on the other side of it. That's our moon challenge down there. Dude, like, the jungle is just better. Like, I hate to be the guy who's saying, like, oh, people who prefer this are just, like, they want to feel unique. But I just don't understand, like, I played a decent amount of this game. I'm not the greatest player of all time. Lucky. I just don't get why you'd ever willfully. If you had one run for the rest of your life, if you make it to let's put it this way. If you get Colleen, the mount. Let's rephrase. If you kill the turtle, which is kind of like my average goal. If you kill the turtle, you live. Otherwise, you're done. You're telling me you would go to Volcana. Over the black market? I don't think so. I don't believe you. I simply do not believe you. Maybe I'm missing something. If there's something I'm missing is that Vlad's cape doubles your blood. Look, it's better than I had originally thought, and I thought it was not great for stupid reasons. I'll be the first to own up to that. I'll be actually amongst the last to own up to that. However, I remain unconvinced. I remain unconvinced. Dunk, dunk-a-da-dunk. Nice try. Many better scorpions than you have tried to end my runs. Yoink! No, we're gonna need to do that. That was unwise, but okay. No black market on this floor. Already got the Child of the Forest. We're pretty much free. Have lost some HP. Honestly, you're alive, huh? I was gonna say we're gonna get Monty, but times are a little tough. I know, by the way, you're like begging for me to get some comeuppance and like die to a bear trap or something else that's a little unfair. So that you can be like, see, on Volcana, there's none of that. Yeah, because Volcana is like 80% things that kill you instantly. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called lava. Just go ahead. I accepted that I would take the damage there in order to not get hit into the thing that was gonna also cause me to go down to 1 HP. And it's gonna happen again. Dude, I hate the witch doctors in this game. In Dota, I kind of like them. Go. Go. Let me go. Kind of lost an embarrassing amount of HP there, but that's okay. It's okay. Alright. This is our black market floor. Very thankful. Maybe it's a dark level, so we have this torch. I don't know if that's how it works. Maybe it generates, like, in reverse, but either way. Well, not too interested in what's going on out there. I believe. I was gonna say that. Thought that was familiar. We're not messing about too much. This is a floor where we really need to find our way out of it pretty quickly. And by way out, I mean, you know what I mean. We do have skeleton key. We don't have boots, though, so it's very tricky for us to get in there, even though there's probably a crate or something. So we're just gonna chill. And we've heard no... Oh, we hear beeping now. Remember, the most important thing is just that you get to the clover. As long as you get to the clover... Nah, whatever. Nobody cares. You know what? We should do it. What the heck's going on down here? It's a dang mess, dude. Light him up. Maybe we can see... Oh, yeah. We can sort of see the entrance down there. So the thing is, carrying like 110 grand into the black market here would be pretty sweet. We can get the idol pretty easily. I don't want to be here anymore. It's right there. Very, very easy. Hello. Not the way I drew that up. This is the definition of worth it. Hey, actually pretty good. Whoa! Okay, so we need to get that clover ASAP. But in my head, I'm also like, what if we also get the idol? Almost certainly, like, the wrong order of operations here. We got 20 seconds to get that clover. There we go. Even now... Why? I walked right under him. Even now, we're not exactly, like, time rich. But we drop this off. We're gonna have a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. May even be a floor where we want to buy Monty. Paste. So we have paste. Paste is like almost as good as the shotgun at killing Olmec. I don't concern myself with that sort of stuff. Dude, are you telling me that... No, we spent more than 28 grand. We want all the bombs that are reasonably appropriate. And we want some kind of pack. Ideally a jetpack. I would settle for a cape, and it seems like a cape is going to be as good as it gets down here. I would say we would like climbing gloves, and the money's starting to get a little tight. A free crate on this is pretty sweet. I would say grab Monty, maybe one set of ropes. I think we can take spikes and springs, and I think that's probably it. I guess we could buy the gun. Like, the gun is not bad, but with bombs and paste, it should theoretically not be useful, because we're only going to use it for, like, 2 levels until we get Excalibur. So we don't need double pastes, don't need a power pack. Out of all this, we already have a skeleton key. I'll overpay, like, extremely for that. Guess we'll be taking the boomerang with us. I mean, I could have seen that coming. It's not like I can be like, who could have seen that one coming? Everybody. By the way, gotta remember, you got this new sauce. You can jump real high. You can stick to things. Gonna be a little bit more conservative in our approach to some of this stuff moving forward. Spike shoes, very, very much come in handy for the tide pool. Don't hear me complaining about those. I mean, I bought them. You know, I was just like, I thought I heard blinking. And I was like, that's ridiculous. Then I realized it's not blinking, it's a spider. Straight up, bomb plus paste is better than boomerang for Olmec. I stand by that to my dying day. So I'm like, the boomerang, you know, we paid for it. It wasn't intentional, but we paid for it. And I would say we paid a heavy toll. Really? I'm a little embarrassed with myself. But here we are. Definitely will buy you. I'm not convinced of the efficacy of the ropes right now. Like, I honestly, I just don't think we even want a boomerang. Unless we want to take it all the way through. Like, literally, we're going to take this to the tide pool. I don't see it. I think we only got 2 children of the forest. But this is still okay. You know what? Where are we at here? 38 minutes into the video. Pretty standard, really. For a Spelunky run. We don't need the ropes anymore. We're in a good spot. We got 11 of them. More is better, I suppose, but... I suppose is one of those things you say when, like, you're wrong. But it's like, too late now. Oh, we did get all of you. You're always like, be that as it may. We'll get you on the way out. So honestly, in that case, we don't need the boomerang. The crate fell! The crate fell! Sure. Alright. This should be, and I know you're gonna laugh, it should be 10 times easier. We do have 41 bombs. Like, the thing is, the Olmec fight is insanely easy if you just want to go to the tide pool. Maybe we should learn the cheesy way of getting the... entrance on the tide pool so that we don't have to go through the Ankh path as often as possible. Either that or, you know, it may come to pass. We start playing some Olmec chess. It may happen. So, I've talked a big game. Are we going to be able to eliminate Olmec? I mean, that's what you're hoping for, right? Don't blow up. Just dump him. That's a great dump, dude. Because we want him to create a path straight down on the left here. And then we can throw a rope, stick a bomb between his 2 hover packs. And then, you know, the world's our burrito. I don't think it has to be a 3-minute fight. Do some push-ups, do some push-ups, do some burpees, do some push-ups, do some burpees. We've come a long way from the old NL, who can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because he's dead. Come a long way from the old NL, who, okay, could only win if he had the Kapala. Okay, not our best approach. Whatever. It was fun. I'd do it again. And I'd do it again. Bop, bop. I hate this. Hide. Run. Okay, dude, it worked. How about that? Okay, take a little bit of money and get ready. Told you, dude. I told you. Bomb and paste. Okay, maybe it's not quite as good as the shotgun because you got to get yourself into harm's way. But it's not hard. Let me in. Okay, most important thing, Ankh. Money, kind of a secondary importance, I'm sorry to say. Just because we don't expect it to have a yield of any sort. Maybe we got to start gambling a little bit at Madame Tusk's casino / general goods store. Monty will be our friend on the way downwards here. And honestly, I'm straight up confident on the tide pool. An altar that allows us to get, you know, and in fact, I'm betting heavily on the altar showing up here. We're gonna regress to the mean and get a little bit more altar representation guaranteed. Which is why I felt like we should take that hired help. Don't. Okay, would have been fine, but you just don't do it. Forget the boomerang, brother. It's not for you. It's not for you. Wonder what happens if you put the hired help on Waddler's thing. Okay, so there is money. It's you know, just in theory, like, you at least want to see if it's worth getting. There you go. It's not so bad. Not so bad. We're on the tide pool. Level 1 of the tide pool. My bad. Am I? And I. By the way, you see what I see? But what I was gonna say is, am I the only person who has trouble sometimes, like, distinguishing the path in the tide pool? Always seems like it's just a little weird down here. I would like Monty, please. Like, I just like Monty, please. Okay, there we go. Nice comedy of errors. So the Kapala is definitely, like, within our grasp. I'm just gonna be honest with you. With 37 bombs, this is real dangerous, because we can't really afford to aggro Kali. At least not until we've gotten our stuff. So I think what we're gonna do is, like, throw you guys down here and let you do our dirty work for us. And I don't expect you to get the kill. But really anything is nice. I'm like, a bomb is gonna screw you. But then, like, if I land on top of you, you're gonna poison me. So it's a very prickly situation down there. So I'm hoping to get, like, as many throwable bodies as possible. Monty? You know what? I think you're free to go. Why don't you go ahead? Thank you. And I don't necessarily expect this to be fast, because these guys are quite strong. And that's a pain in the butt for sure. But on the other hand, if it safely allows us to get to a Kapala, then so be it. I know you're like, he's tall. If you just play your cards right, you're gonna be fine. I don't feel the same. I don't feel that same degree of confidence that you do. Now, this plan is just idiotic, I'll admit. But desperate times call for desperate measures. What about, like, a pot that poisons him? I know what you're thinking. What about using the camera to stun him? All sorts of novel approaches. I'm aware there's a ghost. I'm aware there's a thing called ghost. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. I don't even know where Monty is, and he's dead in there, dude. You don't need, what's the point? What's the point? No, we got something. No, we bought those. Oh, God, it's a bear trap. Let me out. I've decided I hate everything. Just a very cursed location for all this stuff. Here's what I'll say. Should have haunted him with the ghost pot, dude. Here's what I'll say, though. It is what it is, you know? What are we supposed to do? Just, there you go. That's what you're looking for. It is what it is, right? At the end of the day, careful. You love to see it. At the end of the day, you know, is gonna work or is not gonna work. You know, not all altars, not all idols created equal. Can't always swing it. I'm just unconfident with the axolotl, dude. It's like an inverted freeze rate. Like I'm trying to shatter enemies on the ceiling or something. Who am I kidding? It's not for me. It's for extreme level gamers, which I need not apply. Take me to the next level. Okay, see, I told you, dude. You just go to the black market. Everything's gonna be fine. Now this would be an incredible floor to get the Kapala. It would mean a lot. That's why I'm taking my time. I know that was an entrance that could probably get us the Ankh respawn as soon as possible. Now that I think about it, there's really no reason not to Ankh respawn ASAP. So you know what? When you put it that way, makes your decision a little bit easier. What's going on over here, though? Oh, what the heck? So it's sprawling labyrinth. Caves beneath the tide pool. Hope we picked the right path. Or they connected the bottom. That's also fine. Or, oh no, dude! You kidding me? I mean, you don't get the clover down here. What? I'm lost. Dude, I'm lost in Mark Z. Danielewski's House of Leaves. Danielewski. How did we get ourselves into this bucket of syrup here? We should still easily be fine, but you know, the more time you spend, the less time you get. You got to explore. We're using the Ankh anyway. Why even go back for that, dude? 2 times. Then almost take damage again. I was just gonna say, you have put yourself in a situation where you could die before triggering anything down here, which would be not good. It would have been sick if we could sacrifice ourselves and then pick up the reward, but whatever. Okay, so we got a minute to get to the bottom. I hate to say it, dude, but I think this is just not Kapala City. Can't go too fast. Can't go too slow. Well, it's not great. I've dropped Excalibur into the lava. That's pretty bad. Not as bad as that is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Spelunky 2. See ya.